Hey guys, so today should be fun. We're training quads today, and yeah, it feels like it comes so fast. Even though we only train it once a week, it really yeah, just turns up, really. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't even have any words. Okay, so you know how I was saying it was a really nice day the other day, and I wanted to take Teddy on a walk. I literally get home and it starts hailing. Like, it was crazy. I started laughing because I know I had told you guys that it was like such a beautiful day. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, it was funny. So yeah, right now it's raining and yeah, it's just yeah, I wish you guys were there to see it because that was just funny. Um, but I also wanted to talk about what we talked about in the last video about um when someone commented on something and I wanted to like just address it, but I felt really bad because I don't want to ever call anyone out because at the end of the day, I'm just taking away that they have a good question and I feel like, they're probably not the only ones that have that question or something like that. And I just want to like address it because yeah, they're not like probably the only ones. And nothing to like make them feel bad, but more like how I was telling them that it put a different perspective, for me to think about. And that's why I wanted to address it. Honestly, it wasn't even them literally saying what I was like talking about. It was more of, see, like, well, if you didn't see the last video, maybe you're kind of confused. So I'm just going to keep it broad because, at the end of the day, if, you guys have a question and there is someone that's always leaving really good, like, questions in the comment section, I think you know who you are because I always sometimes address it in the video because I just think they're good questions and I think other people might be interested to know. And so I save it for the video. Sometimes I'll address it in the comment section just because I'm like, well, I'll address it both. I'll address it in the comment section and I'll address it in the video. But yeah, like I said, because it's just like, well, I think that's actually a really good point. Someone addressing something that, maybe I'm just like, oh, well, I didn't think it was something I wanted to talk about because I'm just like, it doesn't really bother me. But I'm like, oh, what if it actually bothers you guys? So I'll talk about it, just in case, just in case. Because I'm like, well, it's not going to do anything to like hurt anyone because I just want them to know like it doesn't bother me. But I'm sorry if like the person that did for that comment, yeah, like I said, I did appreciate that question and then I appreciated the support, and all that stuff. But it was just more of like, yeah, you may not be the only one with those like, I guess, perspective or thoughts or whatever. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, yeah, I just wanted to like put that out there. And yeah, if I bring up a question that you had, it's more of like, yeah, I just think it's a good question. So yeah, back to quads. And yeah, I'm excited and nervous. And you know how it's funny because I started using straps for the leg press. And it's because my hands get really sweaty and I need something to grip on. But I was also like really realizing that my hands get really sweaty because I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous when we're working out. And just because I know it's going to be hard and scary and I'm like, yeah, getting really nervous. So that was just funny to me because I don't like, it's not like summertime. It's not like I'm getting really sweaty, but my hands been getting really sweaty. And because like I'm telling you guys, it's because I'm nervous. So I just thought it was funny. But yeah, see, someone also had a good question. Why am I using straps for the leg press? It's just so I can hold on to it better because, my hands start slipping and it's just something less I have to worry about. But yeah, that's just me though. It doesn't like that's not necessary or anything. It's just, all that stuff. But I think that's about it. I mean, I'll see you guys in there and we'll just see how today goes. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like leg day is so weird. Like something always unpredictable happens, but yeah, let's just go in there. We'll go in there. Okay. I think calves got cut out in the last video. I don't know what happened, but hopefully everything is fine for this one. But I was talking about that I do 4 sets of calves. I think someone was thinking I only did one because I recorded one, and I'm sorry if that does get confusing, but I don't, at least I don't try to record like all my sets just because that'll just make the video too long. But I try to always address how many sets I'm doing. If I forget, it's just because I always feel like I'm repeating myself. But you know, maybe that's not a bad thing. So yeah, we did 4 sets. Well, I'm gonna do my last one. And then I wanna hop on the leg press because squats are, you know, like, I guess I'm saying is, my logic is we'll fatigue the legs with the leg press. You know, obviously they won't be fully fatigued, but they'll be not as strong or fresh. And then we're gonna go in the squats, and I won't have to put as much weight on my, you know, my back to get my legs to be like on fire still. Or at least, you know, that's kind of almost how I'm approaching it right now. Because I'm still debating if I like squats first or leg press first. I think I want to do leg press, or I think I like leg press first. But anyways, let's go ahead and do the last set. I'll see you guys for the leg press. Okay, guys, remember, only doing this for 2 sets. I'm saying that out loud for myself too. So 2 sets, and yeah, they, you know, just they have to be hard. As in, like, I make sure that I'm literally making sure I'm giving my all. And like I said, legs can be more mental for me, so I always have to just. I don't want to leave that, you know, question like, oh, did I stop because I was getting too hard, or was my body like literally that's all I could do? Because, you know, we're here to grow the legs, and I don't want to let myself stop me from that. So anyways, let's get into the first set. And we're doing the 6 plates on each side. That's the most I've ever done. So we're going to continue doing that until I can do it for 8 reps or more. And then we'll add a little bit more weight. Okay. Oh. It's amazing how one more rep can make you feel really good. We did one more rep the last time. I was hesitant, but like I said, you never know. So that's why you just sometimes have to try it. And we did it. I don't know if we're gonna do that for the next set, but I mean, we're gonna try. Because I'm also prepared to, you know, really make sure I do go to failure on my squats. Like, as in, like, questioning if I can even go back up, you know? So, I had someone here just in case, you know, I couldn't go back up because it's a lot of work to take these off and then put them back on. So anyways, I think that also mentally helped me know, like, okay, if I can't make that last rep, it's gonna be okay. But that felt good going up. So one more. Okay. So since this is the last rep, I'm already thinking way ahead. Since this is the last set for the leg press, I am gonna try to do the 7 again, but obviously, you know, I won't know until I am going through it to see how my legs are feeling. But yeah, like if you technically just get that 1 extra rep the first set, that's a PR and you should be happy about that. So, you know, I guess I'm already having that positive, you know, outlook on it, because it's just like, you don't ever want your mind to start going down. It's like, I don't know, I feel like your body starts going down with it. And so just always try to see like the positives in it. And yeah, so these are feeling good. So that's another positive. But let's go ahead and do the last one. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, man. So I guess that shows me my legs got a little fatigue from that first set, which is fine. You know, like I said, just push it from the very beginning. Don't ever leave anything in the tank, because, you know, that's all it is. You're just trying to push yourself as hard as possible. How can you be disappointed with that? So that, I think, what was it? I couldn't, that was like 5 and I was trying to go for a 6 and I couldn't go. So we'll see how they feel for squats, but not expecting anything crazy since I couldn't even do these for 6. But that's fine. The legs are, you know, getting to that level of, you know, that it's giving, not giving out, but, you know, that's where we want them to go. Okay, well, see you guys for squats because it's open. Okay. Already scaring myself. We're doing the same weight we did last time. I did it for 6 reps. I just want to try it for the first set. If I need to drop the weight, because you know how we started with this, so I was a little more fresh, but I don't know, my legs feel good. I want to try it. I don't want to like look back and think, oh, I could have done this weight. Anyways, we're gonna try the same weight. And I'm already scared because like I told you guys, when I did my first 2 to 3 reps, I was like, how is this gonna keep moving? But you know, we did 6, and yeah, just I'm just gonna aim for that or more, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get started. We're doing 2 sets of this. Like I said, I like doing 6 to 8 working sets of that muscle group. So 2 leg press, 2 squats, and then we're gonna do 2 leg extensions, or maybe 3. Sometimes I like doing the 3 for leg extension. Okay, well, the positive, I didn't feel like I was like completely dead from the first rep. It felt better. So like that mental note, it really helps because you can kind of tell yourself, my body is getting stronger. Even though we did those 6 reps, they felt better than last time. And that's always something funny to like keep note of, because that is progress. So I'm happy with that. They were hard, but the last set, well, after this one, I'll try for the 7, or we'll see. We'll see if I can even do 6 again. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rest. I picked a song that will put me up in here, you know? So it's a Naruto remix song with Broccoli, because you know how he wasn't the most talented, but you know, he pushed himself so hard that he got where he is because of that, you know? And so it's just like telling myself that, like, as long as I push myself, you know, to where I want to go, then that's when, you know, that's when amazing things start to happen. So yeah, so like, I'm not scared because I'm going to get tired and it's hard. More like I'm scared my mind's going to stop me. So we're going to tap into that and make sure I push myself for this last set. And that's what I also tell myself. It's my last one. Come on. Like, you know, and that's why I tell you guys too, I don't do like 20 sets of things, because I'm just going to make sure these sets I'm doing, they're going to count. I'm not going to be putting them in the back of my head like, oh, I'll make the next one count. I'll make the next one count. So let's just get into it. Ah, Yeah, we got stuck in the hole. Ah, I know. I can't say I'm disappointed because I tried to get up. Oh, I really did. But let's hope for more reps next time. And you know, I think so far this has been a good leg day, and you know, just keeping everything to account. And since it wasn't too many reps, I will do like the 3 sets for leg extensions. You know, so I don't even know how many reps that was. I'll count it back.
Okay, so this is the last set. And I thought you guys would do this one this week. And after this set, we'll see you do some posing. I know you guys are saying, why don't I do lower body posing? I don't know. I feel like, wearing leggings is not the same. If I was wearing shorts, maybe it'd be a little more like, I don't know. I don't know. It makes me keep thinking. So we'll try it out. We'll see. Oh, wait. Oh, my phone. Oh, yeah. Usually, tape from telling you something that I didn't forget. But let's see how it turns out. And then maybe if it's like, meh, and I guess you guys can see why I don't report what you call it on. But anyways, this pod's blown up. Again, finish strong. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Okay. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Um, yeah. What is a book? You'll see. We'll see what I think. Okay. Okay. So I don't know. The hardest part is making sure I'm in frame, and then yeah, and then making sure it's not too dark because I'm wearing leggings. Can't really see much. If it was skin, you would see that. It's very bright. Okay. That's obviously I don't know what kind of flexes are for legs, but I mean, in this way, you guys can see why I don't usually do the flexing for my lower body because I don't think you can see too much going on with the leggings on. But I'll let you guys tell me. And then we even see the calves because yeah, oh my gosh, I'm just flexing them and they're cramping. Oh, and then maybe you guys can see what I mean. That I never find leggings long enough for my legs. I like have very long legs. It never like touches my ankle. Just like maybe I need a mirror. Maybe I need a mirror, and that'll help. But you guys get a little glimpse of, I guess, the lake now. You tell me what you think. Um, like I said, maybe if I was wearing shorts, it'd be a little more easier to tell. But really, it's kind of dark. But that could just be me. Okay, we have one more thing we got to do.
So it's nice to see that I'm getting stronger in these. Well, because what we're doing is we're pausing too, because I mean, we're probably going to max this out very soon. Still have the 2 5s up there. But it's nice to see that it's getting I'm getting stronger in these because these will help with like our movements with like squats, leg press, all that stuff. So that's why I say too, if you barely are starting to work out, don't worry about this machine, worry about it later because you were indirectly, if you're working that muscle with those lifts. So no reason to get, too technical. Not yet, not yet. So when you start lifting for a while, then add those little more details, so that's why I've been enjoying getting back into these. I actually did put these off for a bit, but I'm glad we're getting back into it because they really do help with those compound movements, and not even the compound movements with legs, of course, because it's just if you've been using this machine and you notice your other lifts are getting better too, it's nice. So we'll go ahead and start doing it. I'm all like just relaxing on the machine. Yeah. Okay, let's go. I'll uh, I'll do one more, and then I'll see you guys in the car. So I'm like sitting here thinking, I'm like, was today a good workout? As in, like, I just really want to feel like, did I push myself enough? And that's why I'm like, I think I always question it, and I think that's never gonna change. Because like I told you guys too, it is sometimes more of a mental thing than a physical thing because I can talk myself out of it and stop before my body really, can give out. And that's the one thing I think always scares me and does get me nervous because I never ever want that to be the case. You know, um, a little bit more of why I was telling you guys why I was listening to like a Naruto like soundtrack thing and talking about Rock Lee and including like Naruto too. It's and how it hits me, and it hits home for me. Because you guys, I've mentioned it before. I come from like a big family, so there's like 6 of us, and funny enough, like I was was seen, or I don't even know. I guess I don't try to look at it that way anymore, but I was seen as the one that wasn't good at like anything. I wasn't the most athletic from all my siblings. I wasn't the most, talented. I wasn't I wasn't the smartest or anything. Like there was someone way better, and that's the sad part is just like there's always going to be someone better, out there. And it doesn't help though when you're always around it and other people point it out to you, even though if you don't like see it that way, because you're happy for the people you care about and you're glad that they're excelling in what they're good at. And it should be that way. You should be happy for the people that are good at, or like happy doing what they're doing and they're good at it. And if anything, like they inspired me. Like I was always inspired by them. But, sometimes, doesn't help when your parents point out like, at least kind of saying like they're worried about, you because you're not like, I guess, good at anything. And, at least I told myself like, yeah, maybe I'm not the best at one thing, but maybe like my gift could be that I don't ever give up, and I don't give up on myself. And I think that's why maybe why I'm so hard on myself, because that is like the only thing I can like hold on to, because I'm like, well, I may not be the strongest person out there. I may not be the fittest or the most aesthetic or anything, but at least I know that, I will never give up. And I chose that to be my focus. And if that is something that you guys feel too, that, focusing on someone being better at something, just focus on never giving up on yourself. Focus on that, because maybe that, that is your gift. And I feel like that one can be very powerful, because there are very talented people out there. And sometimes they do give up on themselves. Even if they're so talented, they can. And that's the sad part. And I feel like you should always hold on to that. Don't ever give up on yourself, whatever it is. And, it's a daily reminder, I feel, at least for me. I don't ever want to feel like I did give up on myself. And so that's why, like, I'm always listening to those little remixes and stuff, because, if you've seen Naruto, it's and other anime. I'm not saying that's the only one, but that one was one of the first animes I was watching when I started getting back to watching anime, and it always like hit home for me because, no one believed in Naruto, no one liked Naruto, no one cared about him. He wasn't seen as the most talented, but like he never gave up on himself. And I think that's like, the most powerful thing that we can do, and I just don't want you to forget that. And that's why every time we finish a workout, I just want to know that I didn't give up on myself. And that's like, that's what I focus on. And honestly, like I don't know, that's like, I guess to me, I like to focus on that. And because it's like each time we can get better, never being like, like knowing that every time we can always improve. And I don't know, I like seeing it that way. And that's some just thoughts I was thinking about during today's workout. And yeah, I'm just excited for the next workout because, like I tell you guys, it's easy to be objective towards your workout and all that stuff. Or is it easy or is it hard? Gosh, I can't even think. Because sometimes you just need to throw the numbers and look at that and knowing like, okay, I did hit PRs. I did get stronger. My body is improving, and knowing that and being satisfied with that, because you can beat up yourself so much being like, well, I didn't push myself hard enough. I know I could have, and not like, well, if you can, then let's do it on the next one, the next workout, and the next, and just keep moving forward and keep looking forward in a more like positive way, and knowing that it is going to get better. But I like to think we did have a good workout, and yeah, everything felt really good. And yeah, it was a great workout. So I will see you guys for tomorrow's workout. And yeah, I hope you guys, are pushing hard and seeing it in a different perspective, if that does help. But I'll see you guys for the next one.